A lot of you got to understand, especially you people studying me and panicking through your technology and your genome sequence or whatever your sequencing technology, is that you don't offend on people when you explain to them truthfulness, faithfulness. Two and two is four, and you don't lie about it to get variable interest rates off of them. All right. You call people into indentured servitude, ask them for idolatry and call it philanthropy, and say kindness with objects and numbers. Right. So when life is eternal, grace is infinite, when you call people on their crap because you love them, okay, you're being kind. That's discipline, right? And children crave discipline because if they do something wrong, they could get themselves and others killed. And life's gift is if you know what wife is worth, you'd look for yours on our side, you see the lights, stand up for your right. You're funny. Do I look like somebody that scares you? Maybe it's because your business partner has tortured my body and I have to keep my head shaved because of the chemical poisoning, and my body looks distorted because of my torture, and I wouldn't regularly torture myself like a Donald Trump or a Vladimir Putin or a Benjamin Netanyahu or a Joe Biden or Barack Obama. Like, I'd look more physically appealing and more attractive to you, unless like Antoine LaVey or somebody scary to you. If you were a decent person and lived the Lord's Prayer with me, especially since back in Obama, I'm going to take the word God out of everything because I don't believe in the word God. I don't believe it exists. The word God does not exist according to Barack Obama, so he can not help, you can't help. So he can engage in brain chemical addiction of genocidal activities. Now, what happened with me was the science was off, okay? So the black people thought I was a white person trying to make up for all bad white things that white people did for religion. And that I was just conning my way through it to fix all the bad things that my people did. And the white people that were religious, he's a traitor to his race, right? Okay. So the brown people thought I'm a con artist trying to save all the bad white people. The white people are inherently evil. Some of them have green eyes, right? And the white people, he's betraying his race. He's a Judas, right? And so that got us to here. It's like, seriously, I mean, you guys just suck so bad. I mean, gosh, you're so stupid. It's like, oh my gosh, they actually talk, and it's like, oh my gosh, they're talking again. Torture. It's torture. Just like that song from the Jacksons album. It's not that bad of a song. It's not that good either. No, yeah, two best songs from those get-togethers with the brothers were "Show You Where to Go" and "Good Times." Yeah. Dance Machine, that was before or after, I'm not sure. Was that? I like Dance Machine. Dance Machine. My two favorites are Good Times and Show You Way to Go. I like those two. There's one thing I do know. I like that song a lot. Yeah, we can live together and be like one. That's a good one. It's one of my favorites. That one and talking about learning how to love, learning how to give, learning good times, baby. Those are two of my favorite Michael Jackson songs of all time. Yep. Right there. We Got to Be There. That's a damn good song. I like most of his older stuff with Joe than I do his independent stuff. Independent stuff, I was like, okay, the Thriller is a little weird. Okay. It's just, what's going on? I don't know. But I did like the Don't Mess My Family Tree and the They Don't Really Care About Us. And the Free Willy thing is a little over the top, but it's tolerable. It's pretty good. I got it on my MP3. But my favorites are Got to Be There and Good Times and Show You Way to Go. Yeah. Why are we talking about Michael Jackson? I don't know. Maybe some people are feeling guilty for abusing the gorgeous man. Are you scared? Do I scare you? Do you want me to? I'll recover in 2 years, and I'll look better, and I'll have hair, and I'll trim down. And hi, little messer. It's a little messer. He's a little messer. He's a mess. He's so cute. Hi, messer. He's been going in and out. Has been doing way better on his breathing. I got to clean his room tomorrow and stuff. But he's been spending a lot of time out here on the patio trying to get to know the two grown-up cats, and they're all like, "Get out of here, kid!" And he's like, "I just want to play, just want to hang out." He's a total sweetheart. He's a very sweet little guy. He really is. As far as Zeke can't even get up and down. I just come out, he pees, I wash him off with water, I carry him back in. I treat the dog better than the people that are studying me treat me and the dog. Okay. It's It's like being in an infirmary, in the infirmary ward where people are dying and moaning and crying all night. It's hard to sleep. And you're just thinking, gosh, poor little guy, just hope he just lets go because he's so old and in such pain. It's like, I don't have the money to go down to the vet and have him give him drugs and humanely put him. I'm not Dr. Kevorkian, okay? I'm a human being. I'm not a philanthropist, and I'm not a billionaire, and I'm not a celebrity. I'm the guy whose life delivers us from all that bullshit that they do. And if you believe it, well, then let me show you the way to go. Okay, do you understand? It's the one thing I do know. I don't know everything, but there's one thing I do know. I don't know everything. No, not at all. I never claim to. Okay, you give me a situation and I can give you a very good eternal explanation of possibilities of most likely why it's happening. And it's usually more intelligent and more astute than most people. Why do you think that guy from University of Chicago ran the psychology department for 30 years when we were talking about Aristotle and Plato and Socrates? That you're probably the most intelligent person I've ever talked to in my life. It's like, yeah, I can see that. You ran the psychology department at the University of Chicago for 30 years, right? Okay. It's funny. Right now, actually, Tom Cruise is laughing. Yes, he is. Psychiatry and psychology, it's Houston Smith with Judy Krishnamurti, okay? So let me get this straight. You accept money as value, people get screwed and murdered over it, and then you give them mental placebos to survive it, and you're proud of this, right? And then you study what you perceive as religions through cultures, and then you try to quantify people as a group and say this is their behavior and this is how they all act. Okay, did you hear that, Caiaphas and Herod? You're Jesus. Do you understand? That's how they all act, right? So you can't do that. That's not tangible. You can't take, one of the best is Zora Neale Hurston. God made one duck at a time. Now that's a limerick, but it makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Well, I like her a lot. When I was younger, I used to think, I really had a big crush on her, but I would have drove her crazy. It's like, no, we tried to hide from the world as much as we could once we realized each other and we could take sanctuary of each other. Yeah, no, me and Zora Neale Hurston would have been exquisite lovers. Yeah, we really would have. She would have just loved to have a man like me to talk to and listen to and lay with and enjoy affection and sexuality without abuse from other people, because you can't. Once I'm your man and other girls come, you can be Amy and they bring in Jennifer Lopez. No, I'm married to Amy. Like what happened to Sierra Vista, okay? But Amy's not nearly as hot as Jennifer Lopez. That's debatable. Amy was a victim abused by people that keep Jennifer Lopez a millionaire and a billionaire and keep Amy's people as, oh, they're bad, they're inbred hillbillies, they're stupid. Okay, none of you are living the Lord's Prayer. So let me get this straight. Okay, there's one guy who's perfect and teaches you how to live perfectly. Okay, and then there's groups fighting over who's going to hang out with them after they murder the group over money. Like, who's the bigger asshole, the conservative group or the liberal group? Gosh, you guys are so stupid. You're stupid. I got to go feed the hummingbirds, so bye. Okay, thank you.